Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jim Moran. Today we're going to try to figure out what in the world is the Lord of the Rings Gollum. Yes, Gollum. This fucking game, man. Well, here's what's interesting about this game. It reminds me of Biomutant. Does anybody remember Biomutant? No, that's because it was a game that was heavily criticized, and it was criticized for a lot of good reasons. The game was just absolute tripe. It was garbage, and it had a lot of issues. And the publishers were saying, "Oh, it's an indie developer. Don't criticize it so much. Don't be so mean to the developers." Blah 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 blah. Well, you released it as a $60 title. So it's going to be judged as a $60 game, as a full AAA game. Even though it wasn't developed by AAA studio, you want us to not judge the studio as a AAA studio, yet you release it for full price. Well, $70, the full price being now. I don't know what the fuck they're smoking, but that's a conversation for another level. We're going to be talking about Gollum here. Gollum is retailing for $50 instead of $60 or $70. It is developed and published by Datalic Entertainment, and there's a lot of flaws with this that we're going to get to in a second. But as usual, first thing we're going to do is look at the settings here. They are really, really bad. So let's take it from the graphics preset. It's fine. Okay, you got a display mode, full screen, blah, 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 all that good stuff. Resolution, vertical sync, and everything, great. It doesn't let you pick a monitor. I have two monitors. I've ran into the issue with some games that boot up on the wrong monitor, and you can't change it because I don't have that setting. This doesn't happen here, but it's fine. It's not here. It's not the end of the world. Anti-aliasing. This is an Unreal Engine game, so keep in mind that everything that is low is supposed to be off for the Unreal Engine. Unreal Game Engine. Unreal Engine? Sure. You got shadow quality, texture streaming, view distance, visual effects quality, Gollum hair simulation, ray tracing mode. Do not turn this on. Upscaler type, you got DLSS and FSR2, I believe. Yep, FSR2 and DLSS. I have an NVIDIA graphics card, so I'm going to utilize the superior upscaling mode, but they're still pretty decent. You got DLSS mode for quality or performance, whatever you want to do. NVIDIA DLAA, sharpness, reflex, and frame generation. What is missing from here that I always bitch about? It's the post effects, right? This game has an insanely aggressive motion blur that I'm going to show you here shortly that cannot be turned off. Not even going into the settings files of the game can turn off the fucking blur. My god, it's disgusting, and so is the depth of field as well. The Ultrawide works, but as you can see, there's no field of view slider, and you'll see in a second why that's a bad thing. You got controls here, which is nice. Sensitivity 2.5 and then 375. What the fuck is this? Have these people not made a game before? Yes, they have. They've only made visual novels. They've never had to worry about these settings. So the fact that I see these settings here that we see, and it's not just like two options, is better, but the bar was so incredibly ridiculously low that it should not count as a compliment. The running, here's a problem I have with the running here. Usually I have running as a toggle, right? Usually, and when I say usually, every single other game that I've played out there, when you toggle the sprint and you let go of W, or you run out of stamina, or you do something that doesn't let you sprint, like move sideways, you stop sprinting. But when you press W again, you don't continue sprinting. You stop sprinting. You're just walking or running at that point. You're not going full speed. What this game thinks is when I say toggle the sprint is that do it permanently. When you toggle the sprinting on this game, it is permanent. It's not until you let go of W or stop walking or if you run out of stamina that it toggles back down to just the regular one. Which brings me to my next point. Why the fuck is there stamina in this game? There should not be stamina in this game. Holy shit. Interface, you got a few things here. Text size, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna give a fuck about. Sound, you have different sliders for stuff. You got different sliders for speech, sorry. Sound effects, music, and master volume, which is great. I believe sound effects does not include ambient noise, so like birds chirping and all that stuff. Maybe it does. I haven't bothered to figure it out, honestly. You got some key bindings here. You can control it in HDR, which I've turned off so that I can actually edit this video later. Here we are. This is what this $50 game looks like in 2023 by a studio that is mostly, if not only, I believe only has developed, and you saw the stuttering here. I'm going to get to that as well. This studio has, why am I going faster when I'm walking like that? That's what I don't understand. So, I know why. It's because of programming. So right now the script tells the game, hey, when he's walking forward, you are walking. Who is this? You cannot skip these, by the way. If you make... Okay, space. Thank you. The script tells the game, hey, when he's walking forward, he's walking. He's not running. But they didn't think about the fact that people might be pressing the A button or the D button. So now I'm walking normal speed. I'm not just I'm like jogging, I guess you want to call it. And I can sprint, and then that triggers. This game is riddled with technical inconsistencies, and that it definitely shows in the inexperienced studio that worked on this game. Can I make a game better? Obviously not. I'm critiquing it. I'm not saying I can do it better. I'm just pointing out the things that are wrong with it. Anybody with half a brain can do that shit. So why am I not walking anymore? Oh, because what the fuck just happened there? There's a bunch of stuttering. What happened there? I wasn't even moving my mouse, and then it stuttered, and it was looking at the ground. Here's my least favorite part about this game. Oh, I can't do it because I can't jump. Right. Oh, there's another stutter. That's the name of the game right now. Just stuttering galore. God damn. The game hasn't crashed. Oh my god, where am I? Jesus, this is what it's been like to play this game. I've only played this game for like an hour and I'm already losing my damn mind. Look at this jump, man. What are you doing? Why does he look like this? I don't have too much beef with what it looks like, but it's just so inanimate. It's so fake looking. It's not high quality. This is not good. It looks lifeless. Look at this jump. The platforming on this game is so unbearable, and there's so much of it. This game is mostly stealth, platforming, and walking around and talking to people. There's nothing else. I'm sure they have quite the intriguing story to tell. When this game started, it's basically taking place between The Hobbit and before the trilogies. I believe it would be right after, right before the first movie, right before The Fellowship of the Ring. And as an avid Lord of the Rings fan, I wanted to learn the story. I wanted to see what it had to offer. I cannot. Moving around like this gives me a headache. The field of view is so fucking narrow. Ultrawide works perfectly fine. I have no problems with Ultrawide. They thought to make that work, but that stuff built into to the Unreal Engine. It's so hard to platform and crawl around walls and trying to figure out where you have to go next because the field of view is so narrow. I have no idea what's around me. And the camera is so low, I just do not understand how they thought this was okay. So this is a little bit further than usual what the camera is, but it's it's usually a lot closer. And this game really did remind me a lot of Biomutant because it was the same case. This is an inexperienced game studio, and they apologized for releasing the game. I'm just so sad as a massive Lord of the Rings fan that the license is being ran to the ground like that, and they just don't know what they're doing with it. How am I supposed to do that now? Oh shit! I took damage. Is it following me? Yes. Nice. Okay, this was so hard. Whoop, pull lever. There we go. Cage the beast. Now I have to do 2 of them. Okay. This isn't fun. I don't know if they had an interesting story to tell, but this is not the way to do it, honestly. It's, yeah, this... To me, this is a chore. I would rather just look up... Somebody has paid the price. Somebody has sat through this game and has beat it and knows what's happening in the end. I would rather just watch a video of a recap of what happened in this game than actually sit here and play this game by myself. Oh. I guess I gotta fuck off like this. Do they follow me? Oh, they break this. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna sprint. This is just not very fun. I'm right here. What are you doing? I'm right here. Follow me. Thank you. Break the gate. Oh man. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Oh, jump. There we go. Oh, yeah, man, this is the game. This is what you get with this game. This is what $50 gets you nowadays. Oh, I can't jump. There we go. Did they not see me? Hey. Hello? Hello? Yo, come on. And I have no idea where the climbing is. Here we go. Okay. Alright. I just see this is how narrow the field. I don't know where to go, if I should just keep going up, going down, but the main culprit of this game, why is there a stamina bar? Why do I have to deal with stamina? I hate stamina in games. It's my least favorite thing about games. I don't like stamina. It is just not. It's not something that I want to keep playing, and it's sad. Even Disney's doing better with the Star Wars license. Even Disney. I don't know what Tolkien world or whatever the fuck, Middle Earth. You know, I don't even remember if it's Middle Earth Entertainment or some shit. We have Rings of Power, now we have this. Why are we not getting a Return of the King remake? Why are we not getting a Battle for Middle Earth 3? Why are we not getting any good games? Why aren't we getting a game based on the story of the Nazgul and how they became Nazguls? Or some shit, I don't know. Anything would be better than this. And if you're gonna give us this, at least make it good. Put some effort into it. This is boring. And it's nauseating. The jumping is just... I first jumped and I just burst out laughing. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And there's X-ray vision as well. You press R and it kind of shows you where to go, and you see through walls and you see all the enemies that you can't do anything with. It's just... There's an incredible amount of pop-in. The stuttering is just unreal. You've seen the stuttering here. I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's sad. I did get a review key. Thanks a lot for that. I appreciate it, of course. But I cannot be favorable to this game. Not the least bit. So those are my thoughts. I'm done with this game. It's sad. It is just disappointing. Hope you found this useful, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.